Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So while I was editing my Life is Strange True Color videos, I got to upload these walkthroughs because I have finished them. Excuse me. I just haven't uploaded them yet, and so I've just been editing, letting people know, okay, yes, I've finished the game. These walkthroughs are meant to be up at a later time. And while I was going through the videos, just making sure there were no problems, aside from that stupid crackling sound, I began to realize something. Like, while looking for the game, I couldn't help but have this sense of just something was off. Like, and the problem I had was the game's pretty great. In fact, Chapter 3 is my favorite, where you do that fantasy RPG. That's great. I loved it, especially when you use your powers and explore Ethan's mind and see the world as he sees things. And that final boss fight with Jed or Stormbreaker or the other guy whose name I forget, who Jed plays. You know, that was pretty fun. That will always be my favorite scene in True Colors. But yet this feeling, like, it just kept nagging me. I was like, do I hate the game? No, I don't hate the game, it's a really good game. But then why do I just feel this weird sense of, like, this is void? And that's when I realized what this problem was. The truth is, like, the whole marketing for this game has lied to us. And I want to go over what I mean by that. And some of you may not agree with me, but I just feel like we've been lied to in a sense, and I want to go over why. Now, the whole point of Life is Strange True Colors is that you're supposed to be solving the murder of who killed Gabe. It's a murder mystery, basically. Except it's not. We're lied to, and I want to go over why. So when the whole game hints that, okay, maybe someone like killed Gabe. It's like, was it an accident? Was it on purpose? That's what the trailers were leading us to believe. We were supposed to find Gabe's killer and find out why he, she, or they, meaning more than one killer, killed Gabe. And there was a lot of speculation and theories going on. A lot of people, like, I thought Mac may have had something to do with it. I didn't think he was the actual killer, but I thought he was somehow involved. And a lot of people were like, oh no, it's too obvious, it can't be Mac. Which it wasn't. No, as it turns out, it was Typhoon, a mining company that was responsible. They were trying to hide what happened 13 years ago. They were trying to hide what happened at this dig site. And basically Jed got Alex's dad and a bunch of other miners killed. And Typhoon didn't want this getting out because it'd be bad for business. So they paid Jed off. Is it Jed? I forget his name. What was it? No, wait, it was Jed. I was getting Ducky and Jed confused for a second. No. So Jed gets paid off. He uses the money to buy or basically have the Black Lantern. I think he bought it. He didn't have a bill. So that's right there is the problem, and I want to issue why it's a problem if you compare it to Life is Strange 1. So in Life is Strange 1, there is really no murder mystery involved. Basically, after episode 1, you reunite with Chloe. Then episode 2, after that, it's like, okay, what happened to Kate? Something's going on. She said she was drugged, and it was obviously pointing to Nathan. Then it goes, we need to find out what happened to Rachel Amber. It was not stated that she was killed, only missing. And in episode 4, you end up discovering what happened to Rachel. And I was like, oh yeah, it's fucking Nathan, man, we gotta go after him. But then it turned out to be Jefferson, which was a huge twist. And you find out that Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson, and he kidnapped Rachel. Like, Jefferson didn't even know this was happening. And he overdosed her by accident. So, and after that, Jefferson realized Nathan was going to be a liability and planned to have him killed. So, at no point is it like, are the trailers just building us up like, oh no, who killed Rachel Amber? Like, and even if it did, even if that was going to be a murder mystery, I do think it was played out pretty well. But the trailers for True Colors, they imply it was a person or persons who was responsible for Gabe's death, but yet it wasn't. It was just a mining company trying to cover up a secret. I guess you can argue it was Diane. She was responsible for Gabe's death, as she made the call to not, as it was her decision to not have the demolition experts stop, or whoever it was controlling the blast. She didn't tell them that Gabe, Alex, Ryan, and Ethan were up in the mountains, so yeah, I guess you could say it's her fault, but at the end of the day, when you're playing that game, nothing gets resolved. Like, even Life is Strange 1, like, you can argue, like, about those people with those endings. Okay, the endings were bad, the game was pretty good up to the endings, but no, the endings do help resolve some issues. And even Life is Strange 2 builds up on this, depending on what you decide to do when you go to start the game. It asks you, did you sacrifice Chloe or Arcadia Bay? And so we get bits of closure there, but ultimately, no, I feel like, looking back at True Colors now, I gotta say I'm disappointed with how this wasn't an actual murder mystery, the fact that we were lied to. But hey, you know, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm just sound like an idiot? Let me know. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.